Hi Cancer, this is your February 17th through the 23rd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the 5th spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week, Cancer. We have Strength, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Ten of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Lovers. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Cups with the Magician and the Four of Wands. And we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Gemini, Virgo. We also have water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energies. But you could be dealing with any zodiac sign. Well, Cancer, I gotta be honest here. I don't usually clarify all 3 cards in the main spreads, right, on the left. This time I did because I got so into this reading. I was like, it became kind of suspenseful to me. That's why I clarified all those 3 cards. What's interesting about this reading is that as I was clarifying the Queen of Cups, you see that? The 3rd card from the left. By the way, I assume you're the Queen of Cups here, unless you're dealing with another water sign, but I kind of assume that's you. And as I was clarifying the Queen of Cups, I simply asked, how will Cancer feel about this whole thing? And the Ten of Cups showed up. Okay? The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. If you haven't met this person, perhaps after you meet this person, you will very, very quickly feel like this person could be the one, right? If this person is already in your life, perhaps you already feel this way with the Ten of Cups, like this could be the one. All right. This, by the way, it's one of the 2 marriage cards. The Ten of Cups is a marriage card, right? Family card, commitment card, all that good stuff. And it's one of the 2. The other one is in the potential outcome. The very last card that showed up, or that Four of Wands right there. All right. But this whole thing starts with Strength, clarified by the Ace of Swords, all the way to your left. And I think the Fool on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right, should be looked at together with those first 2 cards, right? Strength, the Ace of Swords, the Fool. Somebody's taking a leap of faith. Somebody's rolling the dice. Somebody is going to have courage to go for it, to tell you how they feel, to ask you out on a date, right? Because Strength could simply be a Leo you're dealing with, or somebody with Leo in their chart. But Strength is a card of courage. Courage. The Ace of Swords, clarifying it, is a card of somebody being very decisive. Okay, with the Ace of Swords, it could be a confession of love. Somebody being upfront, very honest, courageous with you. With the Fool card, it could be an Aries, but the Fool is a card of somebody taking a leap of faith. All right? And again, we have you next to the Strength card, clarified by the Ten of Cups. So you will feel the same way, right? You will feel like this is somebody you could spend the rest of your life with. Anyway, the Ace of Cups in the middle, clarified by the Lovers. So there's a bit of a twist to this story with the Lovers card, because you could simply be dealing with a Gemini, right? The Lovers is a Gemini major arcana card, but at the same time, the Lovers could be a card of a choice, right? You may be dealing with 2 people, and maybe you're going to be choosing, or maybe you're going to be choosing, do you want to jump into this or not? However, how do you explain the Ten of Cups clarifying you? All right? Maybe that's what's on your mind. You're looking to start a family. All right? But at the same time, the Lovers, in my opinion, is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between 2 people. So maybe that's what it is. The Lovers is a soulmate card. It's a twin flame connection card. And the Lovers could be the love of your life card. Okay? And the Ace of Cups is the most loving ace out of all 4 aces. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Cups with the Magician and the Four of Wands. So it just keeps, it's pretty much the same energy as some of the cards in the main spread, right? The Knight of Cups is very similar to the Ace of Cups. It's the most loving, the most caring knight out of all 4 knights. The Magician in the middle is either a Gemini or Virgo you're dealing with. But the Magician is a card of manifestation. It's a card of taking action. All right, and the Four of Wands is what the ultimate goal is, what you're trying to get to, and I think you will. With cards like this, I think you definitely will. The Magician is a major arcana card, so it's always good to have a major arcana card in the potential outcome, if you ask me. And the Four of Wands, yeah, like I said, similar to the Ten of Cups. The Four of Wands is a card of a commitment, marriage. Some people call it the 11-11 card. If you look at the color of all these cards, right, they're kind of uplifting, they're kind of happy. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. The Fool card on the bottom of the deck, to me personally, the Fool always looks like it's a happy card. The Four of Wands is here too. People are celebrating in the Four of Wands. Don't forget about the Lovers. Okay, it's the love of your life card. Looks awesome, Cancer. Looks fantastic if you ask me. All right, really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Cancer, this spread is for you. We have the Hierophant, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Wands, clarified by the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Another zodiac sign had a similar reading, I think, if I'm not mistaken. The Hierophant, the first card that came out, it could simply be a card of your existing marriage. Or maybe that's what you're deciding to do. Deciding to get married. It's also a card of education. So it kind of feels like maybe you're deciding on school for your kids, or maybe you're deciding to go back to school yourself, or your spouse, your partner is deciding to go back to school. Because, the Hierophant could be a card of education, right? It's also a card of something formal and official. The Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it's like trying to make some kind of a decision. Should we send our kid to this university, or to that university, or to this kindergarten, to that preschool, what have you, right? So with the Two of Pentacles, you're still trying to decide, or maybe you're like trying to understand if you can afford it, because the Two of Pentacles could be juggling money, right? The Three of Wands is a card of a decision. Somebody made up their mind, made a decision, and that's it. This decision is final. And with the Eight of Wands clarified by the Six of Pentacles, you may have to like transfer some money over, or cut a check and send it in email, in mail, right? That's what I think that those cards are. Or you may even go see the university or the preschool or school, right? The Eight of Wands could be a card of literally going somewhere. It's a card of communication. You may have some follow-up questions, or you may call them or email them and tell them, yes, we accept. The Six of Pentacles, clarifying that, is a financial card. It's like, it's a card of, money. It's also a card of a choice. So maybe it's like, this is where you will make your final decision right there, right? Perhaps with the Three of Wands, you will zero in on like two options. And then with the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, you'll make a final decision on one of the options. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. In your case, it may not even be an ex, right? So we have the Chariot, we have the Page of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Cups, we have the King of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have another Cancer. This reading starts with the Chariot card. That's your major arcana card, and it's the only major arcana card on the table. Okay, so it starts with you. So perhaps you're the one who is initiating it, and if you feel like initiating it, go for it. Just do it. But whatever the case, right? You're dealing with this King of Swords, closer to the deck, closer to the right, and it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody with some major air placements in their chart, right? And the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I think this is how you're going to be, dealing with this person, I guess. The Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration, cooperation. It could simply be when a group of people get together and do something together, like people hanging out. Or it could be maybe somebody in your gym, maybe somebody in your class, maybe at work, business, what have you, right? So I think that's how the two of you how your paths will cross. And again, it's not necessarily an ex, right? Because there's no cards on the table that could be like suggesting it's an ex, except for maybe that Page of Cups. The Page of Cups could be a card of an apology, right? But if it's not an apology, it's just somebody checking in, reaching out, inviting, or approaching, all right? The Nine of Cups, got find the Page of Cups. It is a card of wish come true. It's a card of satisfaction and fulfillment. It's also a card of some kind of an event. By the way, if this King of Swords happens to be an Aquarius, maybe it's their birthday. Maybe that's what this whole thing is all about. You may reach out to them and wish them a happy birthday, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're getting together with my friends tomorrow or whenever. Why don't you come and join us?" Perhaps that Three of Pentacles is what it is. People gathering together for this person's birthday or something like that. But it's just one of the scenarios. Don't get stuck on it. The King of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this person could be wealthy. They may have their own place. Or maybe they're thinking about starting a family themselves. All right. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles could also be a card of real estate. Maybe it has something to do with real estate. Maybe it's like a real estate conference, or somebody is buying something. I don't know. Again, just another scenario. So be on the lookout of this King of Swords. Any air sign or somebody with air in their chart. All right. Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Cancer, this week. We have the Four of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Six of Wands, and we have Death on the bottom of the deck. Well, so I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I see one of the scenarios as you deciding to quit your job. Okay? One of the scenarios. I don't see it as you being fired. No, the Death card on the bottom of the deck, you usually know it's coming, or this is what you're deciding to do. You're deciding, you know what, I can't take it anymore, it can't go on like this anymore, it's a dead-end job, I need to change something, I need to start looking for a new job. Okay, so in one of the scenarios, how I see it is, you're figuring, you know what, enough, I'm looking for a new job, and you will find a new job. You will not necessarily find this new job this week, but in the future, very soon. With that Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands, yes, this is where a new job comes in this particular scenario. All right, for others of you, if you're already looking for jobs, one of the jobs may reject you, but the other one will accept you. So keep looking, okay? The Four of Cups, the first card that came out, for some of you, it's you saying no more, I don't want to deal with this anymore, I don't want to take it anymore, I've had enough. For others of you, the Four of Cups, this is you being rejected. Okay? Perhaps you are up for a promotion, and they're going to say, you know what, no, we can't do it, maybe next time. And then you're going to be like, you know what, nah, I've had enough. The Seven of Cups, I think this is you're looking for jobs. Okay? Or you're going to continue looking with the Seven of Cups. And with the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Six of Wands, yeah, you'll find something, for sure. For sure. The Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. Alright, Cancer, so if you get rejected, don't be sad. Keep looking, something better will come along. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Cancer. We have the Five of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a bit of a strange reading. It can be about love, but it could also be about money, or maybe both are involved here. Because let me point something out to you real quick. It looked very earthy, right? Before I started clarifying, right? We had the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. The first out of three cards that came out, two of them were Pentacles. So I decided to clarify, and then the Ace of Cups showed up. Well, the Ace of Cups is a very emotional, very loving ace. So perhaps if it is about love, then it's going to be very practical, very down to earth, and also very loving. Okay, with that Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. If it's about money or work in some shape or form, then somebody's going to be like super, super nice to you. Okay, and there's going to be more than just money. It's just going to be very maybe comfortable atmosphere with that Ace of Cups being here. Right at the end, we have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. All right, you could be embracing the energy of this Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles could be somebody else, right? Because the Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity, so maybe you will feel like the Queen of Pentacles once all of this plays out. You'll feel like you have money in the bank or more money in the bank, or you could be dealing with another person, maybe an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this whole reading starts with the Five of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, right? Another Pentacle card, by the way. So the Five of Swords is a card of going your separate ways. It's a card of a breakup. It's a card of an ugly fight. It's a card of somebody quitting their job. It's a card of somebody dropping a vendor, a supplier, or a business partner, right? And the Seven of Pentacles clarifying that is a card of waiting. So somebody is waiting or has been waiting for this to occur, so the rest of the spread could play out. You see where my confusion is? The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of travel. It's also a card of communication, and it could also be a card of the Cupid's arrows. So for most of you, I think it has something to do with work, business, finances. If it is about love, then it's very down to earth and practical, but there's definitely love here nevertheless with that Ace of Cups. Okay? It could be playing out, it could be directly or indirectly related to you, because this is supposed to be something you're not expecting. Alright? So it could be happening to you, maybe it's happening to somebody else. Let me know how this plays out for you, but there's a lot of pentacles, a lot of earth energy. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Cancer, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing week.